Good evening, and thank you for joining us on this FTN News Special Report. I'm Parker Jackson in New York. We are breaking into your regularly scheduled programming to bring you the latest on breaking news out of Washington tonight. President J.T. Port released his nomination for Vice President, nominating Roger J. Stone to fill the vacant position. This nomination comes over 3 days after former President Baked Goods resigned, leaving now President J.T. Port to fill the position. Roger J. Stone is no stranger to the news community, where he has served as a judge, attorney general, and more. Earlier this year, President Baked Goods nominated him for the Supreme Court, but the nomination was abruptly blocked by group management. Joining us now is Speaker of the House and FTN News contributor Game Lab. Good evening, Game.
Hello, thank you for having me.
In President J.T. Port's statement, he said that he hoped for a quick approval of the Senate. When will Congress get to work?
I already have scheduled a session for 9:30 p.m. EST. So in about 30 minutes to vote on and debate on the vice presidential nomination. I've already secured the necessary attendees to ensure we have quorum, so we can consider this nomination as soon as possible.
Do you believe the nomination will pass tonight?
You know, it's hard to say. Roger's quite a controversial figure. People have reached out to me with concerns. People have reached out to me with recommendations to confirm his nomination. And something that's really important to me is allowing the House members to vote how they feel instead of how they're told. So it's kind of hard to say.
Do you believe the group management will try to get involved again and try to stop the nomination from happening?
Roger is notoriously disliked by group management, and from what I remember, they have stepped in to block a nomination of his before, when he was nominated to the Supreme Court earlier this year by Baked. So they haven't said anything thus far, so it's looking like they're not going to intervene, but time will tell.
With that being said, do you believe that group management should be getting involved in trying to stop nominations or getting involved in politics in the whole?
I think that group management should be getting involved as little as possible. They should only step in when things get egregiously toxic or out of order, and they've proven that they're not capable of doing that. I think it's good that they are able to step in, but I think that they utilize those powers way too much.
And then, this is very crazy. As you know, group management is struggling as a whole right now. What is the overall view on group management that comes out of Congress tonight?
Congress and the group management have always clashed historically. The first instance I've seen of them clashing was when group management blacklisted a bunch of House rep members and Senate members for passing stuff through Congress. So this was when T-Soups and Zach got blacklisted. But there's always been a very love-hate relationship between group management and Congress, and I fail to see how that's ever going to be rectified.
And thank you, Game, for joining us tonight. It's always a pleasure having you on.
Thanks for having me.
That is going to do it for this FTN News Special Report. We are now going to bring you back to your regular scheduling programming. In New York, I'm Parker Jackson. Good night.